Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Looking for the runner. Looking for options for movement. And he's been shifted off it. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And no, that was never going to make it. No, no way through. He's through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Griezmann gets into some space. Up for a header! It's a loose ball. Roberto Carlos gets rid without sophistication. Great ball and he's in. He's going for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Beckenbauer. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Nicely aimed pass. Couldn't squeeze it through. And the counter is on. Pinches it off him. Luis Suarez. Griezmann. It's Griezmann! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Well, that is one way to stop him. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Roberto Carlos. Van Basten, and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And now they can clear their lines. And that was very necessary. Bayer Leverkusen have it back, and can go again. Luis Suarez, forwards and with intent. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Luis Suarez. Petit. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Can he spark a counter here? There's the whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And hostilities have... He's through and all alone! Decent hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Griezmann gets good distance on it. Milan are looking to go forward now. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's got space in the area. Plays it in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Platini. That is a brilliant interception. Guti.
The attendance for this match was 72,300.
And the shot! Oh, what has happened here? Now the finish! Oh, that's delightful. Picked out brilliantly. Van Basten finds himself offside. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Plenty of action at either end, just nothing to show for it.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have...
Can he finish? Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Oh, that's a key interception. Mateus. It's a mighty effort! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Bumps him off. It's a quick one. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Mbappe. Number 8, Johan Cruyff. Number 10, Van Basten.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
Chance to finish.
Number 11, Neymar. Number 7,
So what can they make of this?
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, great play! And the cutback. Cleared without hesitation.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's picked his way through. Big chance! Danger averted for now. Bayer Leverkusen have got it back, and they'll have another go.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Thuram, and that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good ball. And he's there to get it away. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Milan certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. There's the whistle, and here we go. That's been cut out, well played. He's away! He's won a great hit! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, what a mistake! Griezmann gets through. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Two! And we've barely begun here. A momentary lapse exploited with glee. Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
He's found it. There's the shot! Yes! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composed.
He's got the shot away! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more.
And the shot! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And yes, it's him again. Milan are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Guardiola wins the duel this time. Now it's Luis Suarez. Dembele was in no mood for any of that. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Guardiola. Very nearly half an hour gone here. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Tries to cut back.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Griezmann with the climbs up big! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Gets his pass away. It's Luis Suarez! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Can he get it through? He can run onto that. Now, can he find a finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. Luis Suarez. Great chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Suarez tries to clear. Looking for the run. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Gently done. So we're still where we started right now. Cross goes in there. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Maldini getting this one clear. It's a pretty loose pass. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Looking for the runner. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Petit tries making a foray down the right. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a shade optimistic. Chouameni
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be 1 minute.
He won't be happy
added
with that
time.
one. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And we've reached half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains
With the owner of
goalless.
blue car parked outside the stadium gate.
Interesting
Kindly
half,
remove
just
it, as
missing
it is about
goals,
to be
so
towed
don't be
away.
surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Rodrigo de Paul.
So off we go once more.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Erling Haaland.
Plays a delicate ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Haaland.
The attendance for this match
Oh,
was
that's well spotted.
71,649.
Roberto Carlos. Haaland. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Luis Suarez.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Heads it! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
No way through. Bellingham. The less said about that pass, the better. That's really well cleared.
That's going in strongly.
Great ball if he can get there. He's had a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
He's a sharp little ball here. And a header! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Beckenbauer cuts out the pass.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
And that has been knocked clear. Taken back almost at once.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Gives it back, and that should get the job done. And the referee brings it to a close. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
As you can see,
everybody,
we are
and
all
welcome
set.
to today's
The
match.
game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do. Fletcher! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Darren Fletcher really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And they're back on the ball again. Drogba has a goal! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's a sharp pass. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Busquets. He's looking wide.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's there to get it away. Beckenbauer. Pedri. And he can clear it away.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rafinha.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Drogba finds himself offside. Rodri, and it's Griezmann.
Milan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Pedri, and it's Fletcher. Looks to clip it forward. Petit. Lewis, and the shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? It looks a good ball through. It's Drogba!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are back on the way.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't need...
Big chance, must be! Shapes to shoot! No mistake! 2 up and threatening to pull clear! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
A real chance if he can get through. And the shot! Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
That is a brilliant interception. Darren Fletcher, now it's Messi.
The attendance for this
And
match
there could be danger here.
72,306.
He's through here. Luis Suarez. Pedri. Darren Fletcher. Drogba. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Haaland. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Defending was strong and firm. Pedri fiddles it through. He could be in here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. Encourage the pass. Griezmann is on. Great chance! It's in!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Oh, that's a key interception. Shifted upfield. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then.
Substitutions taking place.
Messi with the short one. Cross from Rafinha. Cleared without hesitation. It's run loose here.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 3 minutes.
Bastoni cuts it out. And he thumps it clear. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes. Shot a goal! Goal! Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
Well, it always comes down to the telling.
And time is up. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the
everybody,
minds
and
of
welcome
the
to
footballing
today's
folk in
match.
this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he was quick to react. Haaland! Oh, super ball! And the cup header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Tchouaméni gets across to intercept that. Guti's cross. And he's taking no chances there. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's onside. He has found a way through. And the shot! And he's done it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And here's a player who has defined a generation. Nice interception, well timed. And he's there to belt it away. It's a sweet ball, that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the flag has... Oh, shooting chance! Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Thuram gets rid without sophistication. And here's Griezmann. Up he goes! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
It's a pretty loose pass. Tchouaméni. Oh, that's a key interception. Chiellini gets it clear. They get a throw in. Oh, terrible pass. Thuram. Tchouaméni. Long ball by the goalkeeper. We are into stoppage time. Great ball if he can get there. And the half-time whistle goes. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even...
Real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Griezmann actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Danger averted for now. And it's played forward. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Luis Suarez. Can he put it away? Really well taken goal. AC Milan are all square. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't...
Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! Into the lead once more. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
71,550.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he's had it nicked away. And here's Suarez. Now, who's going to be first to this? Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Luis Suarez. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Milan showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Substitution
So, time for
Milan.
changes on
Number
both sides,
21,
actually.
Erling Haaland. Number 14, Guti. Number 17, Emmanuel Petit.
And it's Cristiano
Coming on the
Ronaldo.
field, Mbappe.
Beckham.
Number 18, De Bruyne.
Oh, lovely
Number
feeding, is
7,
such a good mover.
Beckham. Substitution in progress.
Big header! They've done it! And with that goal comes comfort. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
India go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Mbappe. This is their second corner of the game. Saliba getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Luis Suarez. Five minutes left on the clock. He's in a good position here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And yes, it's him again!
Added minutes has been indicated.
So now the difference is 3. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Ah, he's given it away! Saliba. And that's it! Milan have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And he's hit it long. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Costa Curta. And that has been cleared. Now it's Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. And it's Di Maria. White picks it up out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Griezmann. He's found a way through. He's got the shot away! Goal! Milan! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
The goal scorer for Milan after 21 minutes is Luis Suarez.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Ball is over the line. Di Maria. Chiellini clears it away. Gundogan. Messi. Great chance! They've done it! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. White. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Fiddles it through. Oh, and he's through the middle. And he's managed to get rid. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Forwards and with intent. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Messi. Played out to the right. Now it's Luis Suarez. That looks a good ball through. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? Goal! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
And there is the half-time whistle. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
Hello attendees.
Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Milan come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Costa Curta getting this one clear. That's headed upfield. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to dink it through. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Shifted upfield. Now it's Gonzalez. Played out towards the right wing. Griezmann producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Chouameni. He's in a great position.
The attendance
He's going to be disappointed with that.
71,898.
That's a lovely pass.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Now it's Havertz. Could be danger here.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Gundogan. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Gonzalez. Beckenbauer gets good distance on it. White. Works it forward, and that could set him on his way. Punched away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Messi. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, there's the clearance. Messi. Now it's Gonzalez.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that will be it. Milan have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Griezmann picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Milan perfectly played the hosts and the crowd. They set up to frustrate and stifle, but they were relentless whenever the opportunity presented itself at the other end. A cracking away day.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.